Here's the video answer key for number 7, the bottom row. For the first problem, 11 to the 9th power over 11 squared, I can use my rule for dividing powers there to take 11 to the 9 minus 2, or in other words, 11 to the 7th power. The reason that this works is I'm taking 11 times itself 9 times in the numerator. I'm not going to go ahead and write this out. 11 times itself 9 times. And then 11 squared, or 11 times 11 in the denominator. So when I do this, there are two 11s that overlap, right? So I've got 11 times 11, and then 7 more 11s. And then in the denominator, I've got 2 11s. So I've got 2 factors of 11 that cancel out. These 2 cancel out with the 2 in the denominator, and there are 7 left in the numerator. So that's where I'm getting 11 to the 7th power. 13 to the negative 5th, I'm going to use that rule for when I have negative powers. So 13 to the negative 5th is the same as 13 to the 5th over 1, if I were to think of it as a fraction, or to the negative 5th over 1, I'm sorry. And then once I've got it in this form, in order to make that power positive, I will take the reciprocal of the fraction, but just change the power to a positive power. So that's where I'm getting 1 over 13 to the 5th. For this third problem, what we need to do is we need to think about the factors of each of these bases. So my bases right now are 3, 9, and 27. So 3 is already prime. That's awesome. Let's leave 3 the way it is. 9 is not prime. So let's think about the factors of 9. For 9, I could do 1 times 9, or I could do 3 times 3. So instead of 9, I'll write 3 squared because that's equivalent to 9. And then I'm taking that to the 6th power. My last term is 27. 27 is 3 times 9, or in other words, 3 times 3 times 3. So another way I could write 27 would be 3 cubed. So we write 9 as 3 cubed, and I'm not taking that to any power. So when I simplify this, I need to first use my power to a power rule to simplify 3 squared to the 6th. So that changes this to 3 squared times 3 to the 12th power times 3 cubed Now I can use my rule for multiplying powers with the same base to know that my base will be 3, and my powers will be 2 plus 12 is 14, plus 3 is 17, so 3 to the 17th power.